morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Got about 6 more stars and then we'll finish off the AI. Yeah, you were first. Appreciate you guys hopping on. I'm just curious about what's going to happen in the Subtel. I'm just interested in what's going to happen in the AI. Yeah, early game here, for sure. Especially considering this is just the AI. After the reveal of the last chapter 3 and the murderer, it only makes me want to know more. Or I think it's probably good afternoon for you, Lucy. What's up, Layla? Well, this should also be a very short stream. I mean, we're talking maybe another 15-20 minutes. I just really want to know what happened in the AI. And I posted it in Discord, but it looks like Archie's doing good. So we just have him on a couple different types of medicine. Which is 6 o'clock and he's not up yet, so I'm hoping I can get this in before he is up making noise. So he can sometimes wait till like 6:30 to actually like start making noise. So I'm hoping he waits till then. Tomato. Oh, it's a smashed tomato. That's why I didn't see it. Nope. Kinda nothing exactly. I just gotta grab, I think, 3 or 4 more stars, and then we're gonna start, we're gonna finish off the AI. Instead of just starting at the AI, though, I thought it would start with me finishing up a little bit of the star collection. So 2 more stars. That way it allowed for some people to trickle in. Yeah. Yeah, Kelly, you gotta watch the first part of this. It's a pretty nice ending. Yeah, Kelly. Post it in Discord. I guarantee you we're gonna have a werewolf and stuff. We already have a werewolf on our team. Yep, so we got 2 more scenes and then we'll head on. Yes, sir. Yes. Alright, Petunia's idiot, we are back. Let's head on to the additional investigation. Your Oasis legends about Blackbridge were true. This place really is haunted. Looks like it. Rick Lewis wasn't responsible for the murder of Jeremy Cross after all. He was possessed by a ghost. Daniel Mason says his gold might accidentally poison the soil, rapidly killing Blackbridge's population. And since it's not safe to live here, he's hellbent on keeping people away, whether that means haunting visitors or killing property developers. Sounds like a harsh dude. The only way he'll stop killing and find peace is that if the ground is decontaminated. We don't even know what's wrong with the soil. We'll need to get a sample from the town. Sounds like a plan, but don't forget, the vampire who kidnapped Mina Reynolds is still out there, and we know they were headed for Blackridge. I think I'm ready to track them, Ace. Atta girl, Gwen. Haven't seen you since you got all down in the dumps over that fellow of yours. Don't even talk about Pierce. I can't believe you lied to me about being a vampire. I never would have chased after him if I'd known. I'm totally after that guy. I don't even miss his dreamy eyes or his chiseled abs. If anything, I want to punch him in the face, he and the rest of the bloodsuckers. That's the spirit, I think. Now, whatever that vampire was doing in Blackridge, it was probably indoors. You start searching in that old sheriff's office. Great. I'll meet you in the main street when you're ready to get that soil sample, Ace. Alright, you kind of went a little too much, Gwen. You need to find balance in your life. There's a mound of dirt, but we got a whole bunch of other stuff we gotta find. Ace, let's go quickly grab a sample of the soil. The sooner we know what contaminated the ground, the better. I would agree. Something there, obviously, but it's... You know, Ace, I said I was mad at Pierce, and I totally am, but sometimes I wonder, what if we could have made it work? Even if he's a vampire, maybe it didn't have to end. No, that's just me being weak. I'm a hunter, darn it. I won't date a vampire. Just because he gets me so... Anyways, we're looking for a different vampire, Ace. Let's start by searching under those wooden boards. At least you think we're searching for a different vampire. You hope we're doing a different vampire. Yeah, welcome everybody that's trickling in right now. Ooh, that was nice. Alright, Ace, let's get this soil sample to Priya. Oh, here we go. Check out this book you found on these planks, Ace. That's gotta be 1,000 years old. Even the title is ancient. Grimoire of Blood, a book of legends. Blood. That definitely sounds vampire-y. Could this have anything to do with the vampire we're chasing? Let's have Felix examine it. I won't even look at the title. There's a huge outline of a bat on the top of it. Seems like another dead giveaway. Ace, Gwen, you guys must adore me, because you brought me a real treasure. The Grimoire of Blood is the vampire text, okay? It's like their Bible or whatever, except it's been lost for centuries. Imagine, it's super fascinating. Does it have anything to do with that bloodsucker we're after? We need to find out what they're up to. I got that covered, dudes. The Grimoire of Blood describes a formula for an elixir of invincibility, a concoction that makes vampires impervious to sunlight and immune to wooden stakes. The page with the recipe has been torn out, but I've worked out the key ingredient for the potion, and it's the blood of a virgin. The blood of a virgin. So Mina Wren told us she was a virgin. That must be why the vampire kidnapped her. I thought even just one invincible vampire is terrifying, Ace. They'd be unstoppable. But this also raises a ton of questions, which Dr. Aculus, the vampire's leader, needs to answer. Hmm. It's scary enough that ghosts are actually real, Ace, but it's even worse that they can make someone commit murder. Nevertheless, the guy ghost was right. The soil in Blackridge is contaminated. The level of lead is above acceptable parameters. Nathaniel Mason's gold mine must have breached a natural vein of lead and poisoned the soil. Are we in any danger? The contamination is harmful, but it's not toxic as it was in Mason's day, and now we have technology to fix the problem. The soil can be treated with phosphate, which binds itself to the lead, converting the element into non-toxic pyromorphite. The town will be perfectly safe. Well, that's awesome. We should totally do that. But treating the soil of an entire town isn't something we can do ourselves. Someone like a property developer needs to hire a decontamination team. Property developer. Well, Ace, didn't Leah Spencer say she planned on buying Blackridge with the victim? If she's still interested, maybe she can clean up the soil. I'd be scared. Especially if ghosts were actually real. If you're interested in buying a house, Ace, why are you bothering me? We have some information for you in case you're still interested in purchasing Blackridge now that Jeremy Cross is dead. What kind of information? The soil in the town is contaminated. You need to cleanse the ground of lead poisoning before starting construction. But given the issues with the ground, you'll probably snap up the property for a bargain price. Well, you're probably right. It'll be a hassle cleaning the area, but it'll be worth it. Appreciate the tip, Ace. Let me buy you some dinner. Thank you. Well, that went smoother than expected. Ace Spencer seems eager to restore Blackridge to its former glory. The ghost of Nathaniel Mason can finally find peace once we tell him the news. Spirits who haven't moved on are often connected to the worldly possession. Something that belongs to Nathaniel Mason could help us summon him. You're right, Ace. Looking at that field of skeletons is a good place to start. $591 always gets me. Ace, Gwendolyn, I'm always available to you and your band of hunters, but at this immediate juncture my mind is occupied with concerning matters. I fear an evil darkness is stirring. No, well, it's definitely stirring. It's got vampire written all over it. What do you know about a plot to make the elixir of invincibility? Wait, elixir of invincibility? That's merely a legend. Allegedly written in an ancient book, but in all my 500 years, I've never laid eyes on it. Well, one of your bloodsuckers has, and they're making the elixir. That's why they kidnapped me to Reynolds and stole her virgin blood. What you're saying is preposterous. It exceeds the bounds of imagination. None of my family would engage in such foolhardy behavior. However, strong the lure to walk in the sun is. A lure? I see you're not immune to yourself, Doc. I assure you my dedication to our peace deal is unwavering. I shall redouble my search for this wayward vampire. And please take this as my thanks for the tidings you have brought me. Ooh, a vampire face. Well, at this point, that vampire might have already taken it, so they might already be able to walk in the sun with us, which would throw a huge wrench in our suspect pool. Could these little pieces be from the hat Nathaniel Mason's ghost was wearing? If so, we can use it to summon him to help find peace. Let's stitch these pieces back together. Ooh, who is Alden Green? Basically one of the first bad guys used back in Season 1. Yeah, if that was the case, like if you don't know who Alden Green is, that just means that you came in a little bit later. Nice work, Ace. This is Nathaniel Mason's hat. His name is on the label. Mason's hat was lying right next to a skeleton. These must be his remains. They are, but what are you doing with them when you should be leaving this cursed town? We have good news, Mr. Mason. We found a way to make Blackridge safe again. That was it? He didn't even contest that? Alright, so I guess we say, hey, everything's all good. Okay, we gotta talk to him again. Gotcha. I was gonna say, what's he gonna do? Just be like, okay. Wait, so you're telling me you can lift the curse over this town? Your science can cure this land? Exactly. The ground will be cleansed, and you don't need to haunt Blackridge or kill any more people. You mean I'm free from the shackles that have burdened me for 100 years? Yes, you can now be at peace. Oh, thank you, Ace. You have no idea what this means to me. Take what worldly possessions of mine you find. You have my eternal gratitude. Nice. I like that. Not bad for a day's work, Ace. We helped a restless spirit find peace. We gave it a town its future back, and we scored some cash for the effort. The first run-in with the ghost didn't end so positively, but that's a story for another time. Anyway, the ghost is gone now, and as for Rick Lewis, we're the only ones who know he committed the murder. We also know he wasn't responsible for his actions. So I think what happened here is best forgotten. Remembered only as the last Black Ridge mystery. By now, the others will have destroyed all the evidence we gathered. The FBI will never figure it out. Oh, great. The FBI will never figure what out. I think it's time to explain a few things to me, Ace. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Ace, what do you think this little scamp you're running around with mean? The FBI will never figure this out. What have you been up to? Nothing, Agent Matheson. You must have misheard. We were just saying that you definitely will figure out what's going on in Black Ridge. I wasn't born yesterday. I know what I heard. I searched this town from top to bottom, and what have I found? Nothing. Except you doing God knows what. I don't know who you people are or what your game is, but you made a powerful enemy today. I'll be watching you like a hawk from now on. And get out of Black Ridge before I have you all arrested. Well, that's not good. Hey, Ace, I heard you put a 100-year-old ghost to rest and unravel the mystery of Black Ridge Curse. Definitely a Halloween to remember. Yes, once the soil here has been cleansed, this ghost town will be a thriving community once again. We've made an FBI agent pretty mad, so we better clear out of here soon. Yeah, the chief won't be happy about that. An FBI agent on our tail could be dangerous down the line. And speaking of dangerous, we've discovered the renegade vampire's plans. They're concocting an elixir of invincibility which makes them immune to sunlight and wooden stakes. Invincible vampires? What? Exactly. And they might have already made this stuff. They took the recipe out of the Grimoire of Blood. Well, actually, the vampire won't have succeeded yesterday, so I dug a little deeper into the book and figured out another ingredient needed for the elixir. To complete the concoction, the vampire needs the petals of the Dawn of Night flower, otherwise known as Luminis Nocturnus. The flower only blooms once a year in Northern California, a few days from now, which means the vampire hasn't completed the elixir yet, and we know exactly where they're headed. We still have time to stop them. It's nightfall in Black Ridge. I'm ready to get out of this ghost town. Everybody in the trailers, we're headed to California. Nice. Nice. Alright guys, well, I will see you all. I'll see you guys all. Oh, that looks rough. Almost looks like a werewolf. I will see you guys. Oh yeah, because the moon's happening. I'll see you guys next Saturday. Yep. Next Saturday. November 7th. Hold on a second. I don't know the time. 7th? Yeah. Next Saturday on the 9th. This has been Pachini's Eating. Over and out. Thank you guys all for coming along. Sorry for splitting it. Next week should be a little bit better. Archie shouldn't be sick. Hopefully he'll be all better by then. But I'll see you guys then. This has been Pachini's Eating. Over and out.